on my local canal again. It's springtime and it's time for some rudd and maybe some early tench. So what I'm going to be doing tomorrow is I'm going to be looking up and down the canal, throwing bits and pieces of bread in just to see if I can see any fish taking on the surface or if I can see any tench bubbling. But I love this time of year. The cabbage is just starting to come up off the bottom, the pike have just spawned, and you can just see the lily stems just starting to come up. It's a really exciting time of year and I just love stalking big rudd in the reeds early morning. So join me tomorrow and we'll see what we can produce, and hopefully we'll have one or two good fish. Yeah, there's the moon. It's a full moon and I've had one or two rudd splashing in the reeds. So it's looking good for a few fish this morning. There's no wind, thank God. And let's put in and let's see if we can get one of those elusive big rudd. Well, here we are once again trying for a big rudd down the canal. I never had one last year, not a big one, and I really seriously thought that they'd been eaten, but I've been scouting about, walking up and down, you know, trying to see if I could see any fish in daylight, just walking up and down, and I've seen one or two fish in the reeds. So I've come here bright and early. It's 20 minutes before daybreak and I've already heard one or two big rudd splashing about in the reeds. So it's looking good. Armed with my centre pin this time, because I've got to get it out and use it and get used to it, get used to the casting and everything, because I normally use a fixed spool reel. And yeah, so let's cast in and see what happens, see if we can get one of those bigger rudd, maybe an early tench or a big bream. Yeah, so what we'll do is I'll put a bit more mashed bread in. Let's see if we can attempt one of them bigger rudd. Yeah, you can see I've got plenty of small rudd here. All we need is one of the bigger ones. Yeah, look at them go. They're really liking the bread this morning. There we go. Yeah, so we've got a few rudd feeding just in front of me, so that was a good bite. That last one that I had, that was a really good bite. Let's see if we can hook another one, because that was a really good fish. Float went straight round, I had it on for 2 seconds. Oh, look at that. I think there's a few pike in the area now as well. But I have seen some quality rad just around here. So hopefully one of those might like my piece of bread that I've put on. You never know but we're getting a few swirls in the area. Well, it's a lovely morning. The lilies are just starting to come up. I can just see them on the bottom. But there's a bit of surface drift today. But never mind, there's not much we can do about that. Just hope that one of these big rudd takes the bait. Well, there's one or two fish in the area, and I'm getting a few bites, you know, so yeah, Mr. Swan's come to see me. We're still having one or two bites, but I think they're only off small stuff though. Yeah, but you never know, that float could just slide away and you could have a big fish on. Perseverance, that is what is needed when fishing, perseverance. You never know, you might even catch a bonus bream, a big roach, anything like that. Still only early yet, but I've been getting a few bites, so that's good. Into another rad. I think it's rudd. Hey, no it isn't. Look at that. That is a beautiful roach. Right, let me get me net, because that is a nice canal roach. You don't get too many of these roach because of the predation. Oh yeah. Yeah, nice canal roach, that one. Well, that's a nice canal roach. A beautiful, pristine canal roach. As I say, it may only be 8 ounces, but it's a good canal roach considering the predation that we're having on here at the minute. So I'm pleased to catch that. So it's a nice, beautiful fish. As I say, it's just a shame the way things are going with the predation, because these, you know, there used to be a lot of these fish in here, but now there isn't. But I still like to come and try, because you never know, catching fish like this. So about time to go home now, but that's nice. Look at that beautiful roach from the canal. Don't mind them, absolutely gorgeous. Right, let's put it back in and see if we can catch another one. Here's my beautiful canal roach going back in. Lovely. Well, we've got a couple of geese on the canal now. Well, it's a gorgeous morning, absolutely well and truly, and there's been one or two fish having a go close in. Yeah, so the rod I'm using is a Drennan Series 7 13-foot tench rod, and it's a really good rod, long rod for casting so you can get over to the far bank reeds, and it's got a really soft action tip, so when you do hook a big fish it doesn't come off. Yeah, so what we have here is a sunken tree branch and rudd absolutely love structure. You can see there's one or two lilies coming up there as well. There we are, there's the lilies. Yeah, and then you get to the reeds here, and they absolutely adore the reeds. And you've got to just get your bread somewhere near those reeds or lilies, and hopefully you're going to catch a big rudd. Well, we've got a few rudd feeding in the centre of the canal. I've heard one or two splashes in the reeds, which I'm hoping are the big rudd, and I'm hoping that they're going to come out and take the bait. But so far all that we're getting is these really small rudd. But you know, it's early, I've only been in about an hour, we've had a few fish, but you know, I'm hoping those rudd will come out of the reeds and take me bread hook bait. It's looking quite nice, but you only get a couple of hours and then I will have to try another day. But the sun is just starting to come up now on the canal, but we'll keep trying. Into another fish. What it is? Oh, it's a small rudd. I think it's a small. We've got a small rudd on there. Yeah, I think we can just lift him out. Oh, it's not a bad fish. Oh, hang on, Mr. Rudd. Yeah, he's about 6 ounces, something like that. Nice rudd. Let's return him just in the side. Lovely. Yeah, as you can see, we've got one or two rudd feeding in the swim. They're only small stuff at the minute. I haven't seen anything big break the surface yet. So just keep feeding with the bread and see if we can bring some of the larger specimens into my swim. Yeah, there's certainly a few fish here, but no big ones as of yet. But that could soon change. Still, we'll keep going like we're going and see if we can attract one of the bigger ones. Into another good rudd. Oh, go on, don't leave this rudd. I don't think he's very big. Oh, he's not too bad. There he is, look. He's probably around about 5-6 ounces again. It's not too bad. Nice start. Let's see if we can get one of his bigger friends. Let's have a look. There we go. There's a good bite, that actually. Just need to get just a little bit further so you can get just near the reeds there. There we go. That's perfect. Yeah, that bite, bang, straight down. So there's one or two fish about, but I'm just wondering where the big ones are. I mean, the wind's starting to get up now, and it's getting a bit bright, to be fair with you, but we'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll keep continuing, keep feeding a few pieces of bread, and hopefully one of those bigger ones will hook onto one of my pieces of bread. Oh, into a better fish here. Oh, looks like a nice rod. That took just in close. Yeah, it's a nice fish, that one. Oh, the ratchet set a bit. Yeah, let's give it a bit of line. That's got to be a half a pound, something like that. Come on, Mr. Rudd, in you come. There we go, that's lovely. Let's have a look at him. Oh yeah. Yeah, that rod's got to be half a pound. It's been marked there, as you can see, probably by a pike maybe, bit of a split fin there. But what a lovely, lovely rod. Away you go, Mr. Rudd. There we go. Let's go catch another one. Just got another nice rod on here. Looks like a nice fish, this one. Probably a probably getting on for half a pound again. There we go. That's lovely. Let's have a look at him. Oh yeah. Oh, let's have a look. Look at that. Another beautiful rudd, about half a pound. Aren't they beautiful, these canal rudd? Where you go? Oh, yeah. Just got another nice rod on here. Yeah, just in close. Looks like it's might have been had by a pike or something. Yeah, it's a good fish. Oh yeah, look at that. That is a good fish. Alright, let's get him in. Come on then, Mr. Rudd. You're only a Rudd. There we go, mister. And he's mine. That's lovely. Oh, oh yeah. He's a nice big fish. Yeah, so another nice Rudd. He looks like he's been attacked by a pike. Exactly 1 pound 2 ounces. There he is. Beautiful canal Rudd, this one. As I say, early morning, bred on the surface, and yeah, it looks like he's been attacked by a pike, I think. I don't think it was the otter, because it wouldn't have survived it if it was the otter, but looks like the pike. Right, let's get back out there, and they're still feeding, so keep feeding a bit of bread, and fingers crossed we'll get a few more. There you go, Mr. Rudd. Whoa, look at that. Straight down as soon as she felt the water. Yeah, what I've got in my landing net is something a bit special. It's a big canal Rudd. Absolute fantastic fish. Caught on the surface, and it's just over 3 pounds. What absolute beauty. I'm happy with that, and of course it happened when I didn't have the camera rolling, but who cares? Well, how about that then? A beautiful big Rudd, just over 3 pounds. Yeah, look at that for a canal rudd. Beautiful fish, just over £3 of solid muscle. Early morning, I mean look at the fins on that. Isn't it absolutely fantastic? This is a big rudd. I've been searching for these for a year or more now, and I finally found the shoal with the big fish in. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that, what a cracking canal rudd. It's a big fish. It's a big fish, got beautiful fins, red fins, as rudd do. Yeah, what a beautiful rudd. Took on the surface with a piece of bread flake. Look at the coloration on this fish. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's get it back in and let's see if there's any more of his shoal mates around. I'm happy with that. Now that is a beast of a rudd going back in to the canal. I hope you survived the otter. I really do. You're a superb creature. You certainly are, Mr. Rudd. Yeah, he's just getting his breath back now. He did put up a hard fight, that fish, but sadly I didn't get it on film. But there we go. Just get his breath back now, there we are. Just holding his tail slightly. Yeah. Just getting reoxygenated now. He did put up a big fight, that rudd. What a beast. Especially for a predated canal. Because you never know each season whether the otters had most of the big ones. You never know, but this one seems to have survived, and it is a cracking fish. There we go, just heading down towards the lilies, just getting the bearings. She might even rest there for a while. I think she probably will, and then she probably did decide to go somewhere else maybe.